Hello and welcome to Peel Healthy Lifestyles, where we focus on health, fitness, and technology. Today with us in the studio we have our guest Lillian Mendoza. She's from Dare to Love Sports Club, and we just want to welcome Lillian.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming in. So I know that you represent Dare to Love Sports Club. So what exactly is Dare to Love Sports Club?
Dare to Love Sports Club is an organization, it's a nonprofit organization that promotes virtues, values, and vitality through sports.
Okay.
So basically, DARE is an acronym. Dare to Love is actually an acronym,
Okay.
which stands for discipline, attitude, respect, and effort. And the love part stands for listen, obey, volunteer every day, which the kids love.
Wow. Okay.
And a 9-year-old boy who I'll always credit for the rest of, for as long as existence, his existence, our existence, the TO, he came up to us one day and he said, I know, Coach, what TO stands for in Dare to Love, and he
Okay.
said, teach others. So
Wow.
I thought that was wonderful.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
So, with these acronyms, what exactly are the values that you're trying to impart with Dare to Love?
Simply put, character.
Okay.
We're trying to build character, or develop character and confidence, primarily in youth.
Okay.
We do have an adult sports section. The adult programs tend to help fund the youth programs.
Okay.
And we find that our youth are our future, and they need these types of examples through
Exactly.
coaches,
Right.
and using sports as a vehicle to help them build their character.
Okay. So just a quick question. So where do you get your coaches from?
All over.
Are they certified and like how does that
Actually,
work?
yes. So all of our coaches go through an NCC fundamentals program at the very least, which is a communities program.
Okay.
It is run by Canada Basketball.
Okay.
They help sponsor it, as well as Coaches Canada.
Okay.
So the NCCP stands for, in case you weren't familiar, the National Coaches Certification Program.
Oh, okay.
Right. So
Okay.
we make sure that every child deserves a qualified coach.
Okay, fantastic. So with Dare to Love Sports Club, what kind of activities do you guys do?
Our number one sport is basketball.
Okay.
I'm a
Of
huge
course,
fan of
yeah.
basketball. Love
Right.
basketball and volleyball. So we run adult volleyball and basketball.
Okay.
We've done a lot of soccer as well in the past, especially in the summer. Winter's a little bit tougher, but in our summer camp programs,
Okay.
we will have soccer as well. And then we have little games here and there, other things, dodgeball,
Okay.
other sports that people.
So there's a
would
lot of
like to
sports. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. So why exactly did you guys choose sports as the vehicle
Oh,
for character development?
I have to say, it kept me in school.
Okay. Okay. How was that and why was that?
So here we go.
Okay.
I was a really studious person, and somehow along the ways I kind of fell off the edge when it came to valuing my academics.
Okay.
And the thing is I love basketball and I love sports.
Right.
But in order to be on the team, you had to go to classes, and you had to maintain a certain grade point average.
Okay.
So instead of skipping school, which is what I really wanted to do, I said, well, if I skip school, I can't go to practice. And
Right.
so it kept me going through school. So if it wasn't for sports,
Okay.
I probably wouldn't have achieved as well as I did academically.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So sports as well, it's a form of wellness. So I found that corporate sports, which I've also founded,
Okay. Actually, so what is corporate sports?
corporate sports promotes team spirit, fitness, and fun. It's a form of corporate wellness.
Ah, okay.
So activity is hugely important. And in this digital age, I find that kids don't get enough of that
Right,
activity. They're very much playing with their thumbs.
That's right.
Or they're sitting down and you see them all slouching. And being out there, being in an active environment and a safe environment with
Right.
qualified coaches is something that every family can use.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic. So with Dare to Love Sports, now you've already mentioned one of the other projects that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the other projects, partnerships that you're involved with on a daily basis, I guess, or maybe an annual basis?
Oh.
Or what are some of the...
Well,
Partnerships.
everything's seasonal.
Okay.
So we have our fall, winter, spring, summer programs. Right now, we're in the middle of our summer camps, we have a couple camps here and there. There's fun in sports, which is community-based, meaning all
Okay.
fundamentals. And then we
Okay.
have a very serious basketball program where kids come in and they really want to learn from one of our coaches, and a few of our coaches actually. And they train because they aspire to be greater in their sport.
Okay.
They might not be the best player right now, but we don't like to leave anybody behind, nor do they want to be left behind. They want to accelerate.
Okay.
And that's what's great about Dare to Love Sports Club as well, is that there are so many youth, children, what have you, out there
Right.
that try for sports. There might be 100 kids trying out for a sport, only 10 people make it.
Right.
What happens to the other 90? So
Right.
we take those 90 and we keep them on the path of long-term
Okay,
athletic
that's
development.
fantastic.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic. Yeah, because there's some times where some kids, I guess they need a little more time to develop the skills. And then they
Yes.
start to shine a little bit later.
There's a lot of times where kids have never touched a basketball.
Wow.
And
Okay.
we're their first touch. And just from some of the coaching, the staff, everybody becomes a family. And
Right.
I love
Okay.
that. And they feel it and they see the fun in it. And
Okay.
there they go on the path of long-term athletic development,
Right.
to a point where they actually get scooped up by rep teams.
Wow,
As
fantastic.
early as 9 years old. Yeah. And we have other supporters as well. We have iCare .global.
Okay.
We've been working with Canada Basketball as well. We do
Okay.
projects at the Raptors Court where we'll buy lots of tickets. We'll use the Raptors Court, so the MLSC we work with as well. So other projects that we have, we work inside some of the schools.
Okay.
We have a program called Lead the Way where we teach high school students
Okay.
how to coach through NCCP
Fantastic.
programs, the
Okay.
fundamentals. And then by doing so, they become leaders in something that they love, whatever sport it might be,
Okay.
or whatever activity it might be. And they teach their younger, the younger community, so middle school
Right.
grades or even elementary school grades.
Okay.
And they learn a sense of responsibility.
Right.
And what we truly believe, and I mentioned to you that DARE stands for discipline, attitude, respect, and effort. Those
Right.
virtues we want to make sure that they listen or adhere to. And the other side of things, or at the end of that, was effort.
Okay.
In our organization, we don't believe in entitlement. You have to earn that.
Right.
And the biggest thing that we find that the young people are, and people in general, miss is the sense of accountability.
Okay.
So we try to instill that through this
Fantastic.
program. Yeah,
Okay.
so a lot of the projects that we're working on as well are free clinics, free leagues. Even on the side note with iCare.global, we actually get our volunteers to help collect backpacks,
Okay.
shoes, clothes, laptops, books, so that we can develop libraries and also provide for other developing countries.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So with all of this, Dare to Love Sports has been around for how many years?
It's been a division of corporate sports
Okay.
since 2011 and
11,
became
okay.
a nonprofit in 2013.
13, wow.
The
okay.
acronym itself, though, existed since 2001.
Wow, okay, long time.
Yes, in a summer
Fantastic.
camp.
So with that length of time now, you must have a lot of success stories.
Yes, yes.
Maybe a coach,
Lots.
maybe a student.
Yes, and our family gets bigger and bigger, so we're always growing in terms
Right.
of people who tend to come back. And with the length of time that we've been around, what's great is that I see people who I've encountered before in the past.
Okay.
I have to say one that sticks out is Coach Smart. He's one of our coaches now. He's amazing. He's so much to him, so much character in him,
Right.
that I look up to him quite a bit. I didn't know this, but we were doing a presentation in Peel in front of a bunch of principals and a trustee.
Right.
And I asked him to do a testimonial, and I did not know this, but a few years ago when he was in high school, this is in his last year, they were playing an important game of which, as an official back then, I refereed that game.
Okay.
And it was
Okay.
apparently a very important game. Now, whatever happened, what he remembers is that he got his second tee, and I
Okay.
was the one that issued that second tee.
Okay, right.
He's a star player.
Right.
He was ejected from the game having a second technical.
Wow, okay.
He was not happy, and he got a technical for a reason. It was unsportsmanlike conduct.
Right.
He remembers that so well.
Of course,
Because when
okay.
he saw me again at a different event, it was an event that was helping kids. It was a Dare to Love Sports Club event.
Okay.
And he saw me and he said, "There's that lady
Right.
that teed me up,"
Right.
and I got kicked. Luckily, they won that game.
Okay.
And he observed and he watched. And what he saw was not a referee that teed him up that had any type of spite or resentment towards him,
Right.
but somebody that was walking in and making sure that people were learning. And he just said, I wish he was here to tell you this, but he said he saw a different look and he saw what we were doing as an organization
Okay.
and what the organization represented. And when he looked around and he saw all of these kids learning and listening and enjoying the sport, and he
Right.
was part of that and helping them really enjoy basketball, the sport
Right.
itself.
Okay.
He started getting curious, and then when I asked him if we asked people to coach, and he came up, he started helping part-time and started learning about what we do and how we give back as an organization.
Right.
He now works with us full-time and
Wow, okay.
growing him to be take over some managerial roles.
Right.
So for
It's almost like the students come kind of full circle. Now he's a teacher.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And
kind of
that's-
finalize that learning process.
Absolutely, we have so much. I have so much pride. I'm really proud of some of the people that come in and they come back, and it's the best thank you ever when
Right.
they come back and they say, you know, Coach, can we volunteer for you one
Definitely.
day? And that's huge. And parents as well, where they leave and then they come back saying, we miss you. My kids are going to be with you forever
Right.
until, and their children's children, and I give them a hug because we believe in hugs.
Fantastic.
And it's wonderful. And we also have Ty. Ty is highly autistic. He's actually almost mute,
Okay.
where he doesn't use
Okay.
words, and he has probably the vocabulary of 12 words. But our coach is being so loving, and we call it being dareful and loving. We'll work with him, treat him like one of our own, treat him like the rest of the other campers or players there.
Right.
And we encourage him to use words. So he doesn't get away with just whatever pointing or whatnot.
Right.
He plays the sports, or he at least participates, and we actually tried to get him to use his words, to
Okay.
which now he's saying words and using words versus pointing.
Wow,
So
okay.
so Dare to Love caters to all walks of life. We don't really turn anybody away. We believe that they're put on our path for a reason.
Right.
And we take such pride and try and help them no matter how hard, some negative, whatever comes our way, negative or positive,
Right.
everything is a blessing in disguise.
Perfect. So Lillian, if someone wants to get a hold of you, how would they get a hold of you? What's your contact information? What's the best way?
The best way is check out our website at daretoLoveSports.ca. We also have our registrar's number, which is 416-993-6899. You can call that and you can get one of us on there. And texting is so much easier these days
Right,
than
definitely,
calling and
definitely.
leaving a message. But or email. You can email any one of us at info@daretoLoveSportsClub.com. So I challenge everybody to remember the acronym, what Dare to Love stands for: discipline, attitude, respect, effort, and teach others to listen, obey, volunteer every day. And volunteer is a form
Right.
of servitude.
Definitely.
So we teach those to kids. Your parents don't give you a bill when they feed you. They don't
Right.
have a bill at the end. They don't have you a bill when you drive them to school,
Right.
or they don't give you a bill for school itself or
Right.
rent.
That's right.
That's their form of servitude. And
Right.
how do we show love back? And by serving our parents or serving others. And I love our community, and so this is how I serve our community.
Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, so you're watching Peel Healthy Lifestyles, where we focus on health, fitness, and technology. And today our guest is Lillian Mendoza from Dare to Love Sports Club. We also want to really quickly mention the Peel Healthy Lifestyles show that's happening. It's on Saturday, September 15 at the Brampton Soccer Center. It is from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's an all-day event. Lots of things are going on. We have academics, we have experts, we have fitness instructors, and we have an exhibitor trade show as well. So as we close, as our time kind of wraps up, is there anything that you want to leave, any message, anything you want to leave with the viewers
Oh,
about Dare to Love
absolutely.
Sports Club?
We're always looking for coaches, whether you are a coach or not a coach or have the desire to coach. We're happy to work with you if you're looking for training. Absolutely come on out, or if you want your kids to come out and participate.
Okay.
Any form of participation is great.
Right.
And even if you have something old that you want to donate, be it books, clothes, shoes, backpacks, laptops, so that we can send those to developing
Right.
countries. It's also better for the environment. That
That's
would
right.
be great too. And definitely take a look at the website, participate in the shootout, buy Raptors tickets through us, and help us help more kids.
Perfect. So, as we wrap up today, you're listening to Yadwin Muta at Peel Healthy Lifestyles. If you need to get a hold of me or you want to talk to us about the Peel Healthy Lifestyles show that's coming up, you can reach us at 416-887-9767, or you can go directly to digitalgenerations.ca or generations.digital. And the actual website for the health show is peel.health, so www.peel.health. So in conclusion, thank you very much for watching Peel Healthy Lifestyles, where we focus on health, fitness, technology. I want to thank Lillian for coming to visit us in the studio so
Oh,
we
it's my
can
pleasure.
talk about Dare to Love Sports Club.
Thank you.
Thank
For
you.
having me.
And thank you so much for listening to us and watching us, and see you next time.